Why did the U.S. imprison thousands of Americans of Japanese descent in 1942? Let's clarify. Japan attacked the U.S. fleet at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii on December 7, 1941. The U.S. then entered World War II, declaring war against Japan. Because of that, President Franklin Roosevelt signed an executive order, an order by the president, 2 months later on February 19, 1942. The order imprisoned Japanese people living in America and Americans born in the U.S. but whose families were born in Japan. About 117,000 people were moved from their homes on the West Coast and put into camps in other states. The camps were made up of tiny barracks in remote areas and looked like prisons. If people tried to escape, they were shot, sometimes killed. Most of the people, 2 out of 3, were American. The camps closed in 1946, the year after the war ended. The government said it had to imprison Japanese Americans because it was afraid they would spy for Japan. It also said it wanted to protect them from being attacked by Americans who were angry at Japan for attacking Pearl Harbor. In 1988, President Ronald Reagan signed a law that apologized for imprisoning Japanese Americans, saying it was an injustice caused by several things: racism against Japanese people, fear because of the war, and a mistake by President Roosevelt in 1942. The law gave survivors $20,000 each for their suffering. Do you think President Roosevelt was right to imprison Japanese Americans while the U.S. was at war with Japan? Why? Is an apology and money enough to compensate for the injustice Japanese Americans suffered? Why?